What's up, my fellow gamers? We are so close. We're about a month away until the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct comes. And I just cannot wait. But let's pay our respects to the OG Switch. The one that kept us busy for the past 8 years. So, yeah. It's time to take a trip back memory lane and go over 2020. Entering the 4th year. So, everything for the Nintendo Switch in 2020. Starting in March of 2020. Now, I have to say, March 2020, what a month. Not because of the Nintendo Switch, because you guys know the whole pandemic thing. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Like, when that was announced, we all were just like scared to go outside. We were all scared. Every business shut down, like everything. Everyone thought the world was gonna end. Oh my gosh, March 2020 was the beginning of something. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss it. I know it was kind of bad, but I'm not gonna lie. From March 2020, with the whole pandemic thing, I kind of miss it. I really do miss it. It was kind of fun, you know, a lot of memories about it. So, yeah, let's get on with the games. Starting with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Team DX, sorry, Rescue Team DX. And it was released, and it's a game. The game was alright. It's an alright game. I think it's just not for me. It's just not for me. The gameplay is a little interesting. The art style is actually really cool, but I could not sit down and play this game for like, I don't know, like 30 to 20 minutes. I don't know, 20 minutes. I don't know. I just can't. Hey! Animal Crossing New Horizons came out, and I mentioned in a previous video that I'm not a big fan of the series, but I do like the series a lot, and it's a pretty solid entry in the series. And this time around, you get to customize the entire island. You can pay visits to have people visit you using the online functionalities. And this game definitely made a lot of people busy during the pandemic. A lot of people. When I mean a lot of people, a lot of people were busy during the pandemic, and I can agree. Like this game. Also, there was this thing right here, a Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch edition. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It has some cute looking little drawings on the back, which made it the perfect bundle to get. So, I didn't care for that much, but yeah, but it does not include the game, so totally not dumb at all. Also, Pauline was released as a new character in Mario Tennis Aces, and wow, this is truly one of the upbeats of all time. Yay! No, I'm sorry, I can't. But also, we got Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion 3 update with new costumes here for a quick showcase. Yep, Luigi's Mansion 3 got some new costumes. You got the normal Luigi. You got the new one, Mummy Luigi. You got the Green Knight. And last but not least, we got Groovigi, which that hairdo is gnarly, man, I must say. Cookie Mama Cookstar released in March, and this game was surrounded with controversies and the conspiracy theories. Basically, it came out for a few hours on the eShop and was then immediately pulled back due to some illegal issues between the publisher and the owner of the Cookie Mama IP. The publisher also had to do with a lot of blockchain technology, and some people said that this game was actually using your Nintendo Switch console in the background to mine Bitcoin or whatnot. These conspiracies ended up being completely false in the end, but this was still pretty entertaining to see at the release. Now we got a Nintendo Direct. Oh wait, it was the Nintendo Direct Mini. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because it's Nintendo Direct but small. We got news on Xenoblade Chronicles.
Until at last.
Sorry, I was sort of here. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We also got some news on a Marvel game. If I can find it. I'll find it. Here, we got Marvel Ultimate Alliances got an expansion pack announcement. So there's that. We got a bunch of 2K games, including BioShock and Borderlands, they were right here. You don't look at them. Right here. That were announced. And that's pretty unexpected, We got some free DLC right here for Animal Crossing New
Whether
Horizons.
you're already living it up on the island or you're still planning your departure.
We also got some Ring Fit updates here. Ring Fit Adventures, sorry.
Voice option. And you'll also be able to
I got a rhythm game update, so that's cool. It's pretty interesting, pretty interesting. And I guess the biggest one comes from right here. So we got some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate news. Now I did kind of skip one on January 2020, but maybe I didn't. But Byleth was announced as the last DLC character, and people were pretty upset because people were expecting third-party characters. Like Joker's a third-party character, Hero's third-party, Banjo-Kazooie is now third-party, Terry is third-party, but Byleth is a first-party character. Like Joker comes from Persona 5, a game owned by Sega. Hero comes from the Dragon Quest series, which is owned by Square Enix. Banjo-Kazooie comes from the Banjo-Kazooie series, owned by Rare or Microsoft. Terry is owned by Fatal Fury, which is owned by, oh my gosh, I believe it's Capcom. Let me know. I think I'm wrong. But Byleth comes from Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem series, which is a game made by Nintendo, a first-party game. Why is a first-party game a special character? Like this, a lot of people thought this Fighter Pass was supposed to be for third parties, and we got Byleth, and people were upset that another Fire Emblem character, because a lot of people in the Smash community did not care about the Fire Emblem series at all. Which I can agree with them, but at least Fire Emblem had some pretty cool games. You can admit that. You can't admit that. But anyways, Sakurai, the director of the game, announced that he's actually working on more DLC characters, and we got the first announcement. Well, we kind of got the Smash news, but they didn't tell us the exact character. But we at least got an idea of where the character will be from. Arms. I'm gonna drink the soda here because I'm thirsty.
This fighter is a bit unusual thanks to those extendable arms, so we'll have to extend our development time.
So, yeah, it was a reveal that it would be a character from Arms. Which one would it be? Y'all have to stay a little bit longer to find out. But it'll be available this June, so thanks for the info. Yeah. But I think Arms right there. Speaking of Arms, Arms was going to have a free trial period for the Nintendo Switch Online members from March to April. The full game was free to play, so you can experience it and figure out that you didn't actually need to buy it because it wasn't that good anyways. So yeah, okay, that's a little shortcut, but Bravely Default 2, an RPG by Square Enix, was revealed, and I mean, I heard about the first game in 3DS, and I was pretty stoked about it. But the next thing we got was right here. Where was it? Yes, Clubhouse Games Worldwide Classics was also revealed, and well, it's just a compilation of a bunch of real-life board games, but now playable on Nintendo Switch. It looks kind of fun, so hopefully it won't be $60. So yeah, the direct ended with Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pack, and will come out at the end of June, so we just gotta look forward to that. But we have some other big news. There's been rumors talking about that Nintendo was preparing a Mario 35th anniversary special game that would feature a bunch of Mario remasters. Yeah, and that direct won't happen until the end of the year. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't want to Dr. Pepper. I just found it. I mean, it could be a new Paper Mario game, but honestly, with Color Splash and Sticker Star just kind of being okay games, I don't think we need another Paper Mario game. I think we're good. Now we're moving to April, and it's kind of boring, you know. April was kind of getting slow, maybe because the whole world was on fire, literally. I just kind of went back just playing some classic games. I just went back playing those games. Okay, I kind of lied. There actually was one thing. Super Mario Maker 2 got its final update.
Thanks for playing the Super Mario Maker 2 game. We'll be releasing the last
Yeah, the final major update. And to be fair, I was shocked by that statement. Like, the game hasn't been out for a full year. So like, what happened? The original Super Mario Maker on the Wii U received so many updates over the years, with special collaborations, amiibo, costumes, cool levels, and why not? Well then, less than a year of its release, we're now already at the end of Super Mario Maker 2, and the support. Thankfully, the final update won't be quite interesting, bringing the World Maker mode, where you can finally create a world map and link your levels together to create your very own Mario game. New packs are also planned, such as the frog suit from Mario 3 and the mushroom from Mario 2. And I was very excited about this update, but also completely crushed by the fact that the game would literally be left alone to rot. It was a bittersweet moment. It was. And now April wasn't a bad month for everything going on. It was just lack of games, you know. However, there was a thing that 160,000 accounts were breached, and yeah, which that was a bad thing. That was a bad thing. Over 100,000 accounts, Nintendo accounts were breached. So that was kind of bad. Also, I got the news from literally from CNN. So yeah. Nintendo Switch also got a new update that added a way for you to customize our button mappings, especially options. Sorry, I have Dr. Pepper. Sorry. To customize our button mapping. Accessibility options are always important, and I'm glad Nintendo realized that and made this happen for the Switch. May is here, and the remake of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is here. If you want to know the news from CNN, here it is. Right here. Don't show me that, please. But here's the news. Yeah, 160,000 accounts were breached, and there's a little article here that tells you about it. You can get pause the video and read about it, but I'm gonna go over the whole article. But here it is. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is here. I mentioned it a couple times, and I haven't played the whole game, but I played it for about an hour, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the series. It's pretty fun. The worlds it's fun, and the worlds you can explore are just insanely big. But seriously though, can we talk about the side quests? I remember playing this game, and like, there's already like 50 side quests yet, and it's a bit overwhelming to me. Also, remember that Kickstarter I backed up a couple videos ago with the Kickstarter thing I backed up a couple months ago or 3 months ago? Well, let me refresh your memory. Ta-da! The wonderful 101. Yeah, the Wii U game. It's made by the Platinum, so of course it's going to be completely goofy and over the top from what I remember about the story. Some aliens attack the planet, and it's up to a bunch of heroes to save it. There's a lot of them, and they're called the Wonderful 101 because you are the 101 hero. As the player get it? You have to combine your heroes and draw patterns using their bodies to create giant swords, guns, hammers, bombs, whips, and more. The game is a bit hard to follow considering everything is so dang small on screen, so just go to your nearest eye doctor and get some prescription glasses and you'll be fine. May was also the month where Nintendo decided to reveal their newest game in the Paper Mario franchise, the Origami King. Yep. And well, I mean, it looks a bit different from the previous two, but once again, they didn't bring back the classic formula from the from the first two Paper Mario games, from Nintendo 64 or the GameCube. The answer wasn't positive. The battles didn't look kind of weird because you have to fight in circular areas, and you gotta move them around to line them up the enemies before you attack. Like, what is this? Is this a freaking puzzle game? At this point, I think Nintendo just doesn't care about the classic Paper Mario fans anymore. I just want to try new ideas for the sake of trying new ideas. And don't get me wrong, sometimes those ideas can be amazing. Oh well, the game is coming out in the summer, so I guess we'll know if my complaints are warranted. Alright guys, it's time for E3. Y'all ready for E3? Because I'm ready for E3. Well, E3, let's go to E3. E3. Oh, there's no E3 2020. There was none. Oh, man, the whole pandemic thing. I forgot about the freaking pandemic, man. But I'll still say May was still or June was still, once again, a memorable month. I'll say that. I mean, there's one game that released. It was Clubhouse Games 51. Nintendo's latest release. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty fun compilation of classic board games, but that's pretty much all it is. Want to play chess? They got it. Checkers? They got it. Chinese checkers? They got it. Connect Four? No, they don't have it. No. We're psyched. They only have 4 in a row. It's the same game. Whoa, poggers. Yeah, the games are pretty crazy, and it's actually fun to play some classic family night games, considering it was released in the time where most people were just staying home and waiting for days to go by. But this was a great addition to the Switch's library. And while this game lacks, though, a physical challenge, well, welcome to Jump Rope Challenge. Yeah, right here, folks. The Jump Rope Challenge. It's a free game that Nintendo released out of nowhere, and well, you jump. That's it. You just jump the whole game. You hold your Joy-Con and you play pretend, and I don't know. It's cool, I guess. The game isn't that good, but the story about the game came to be is far more interesting. Basically, due to its ongoing pandemic, Nintendo developers had to work from home, and some of them felt they were not able to exercise as much as they wanted to. A small team then decided to create this little game, and well, here we are. That's cool, right? There wasn't a Nintendo Direct that month, but there was a Pokemon Presents. Yeah, you guys know this? Pokemon Presents.
Hello.
It was that. It's just your own little version of Nintendo Direct, but only for Pokemon. So why not a little presentation? It's actually quite interesting. There's been a couple of new Pokemon games. First one being Pokemon Smile, right there. It's a toothbrush app. Alright, moving on. Pokemon Cafe Mix. It's a cute little puzzle game where you link Pokemon icons together to destroy them and gain some points. You can then play some sort of game where Pokemons come and visit your little cafe. You can serve them drinks and why not? I don't know, man. I wasn't a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan. It's low price, yes, but they also reveal a new game that'll be coming out very soon. Pokemon Snap in development for Nintendo Switch, and wow, does it look good! Man, Pokemon Snap. Oh, it looks very good. I'm so excited. It looks really good. The graphics look really amazing, and Pokemon Snap was really amazing on the Nintendo 64. And I'm so excited to play this game again. Oh my gosh! A new version for the Switch actually looks fun, as the Nintendo 64 version, and finally, we got the first DLC pack for Pokemon Sword and Shield. The first one. And it was pretty neat. I play Sword and Shield thanks to my brother buying the game. But I haven't played the DLC at all, so sorry guys. Sorry, I've not played the DLC yet. Trying to find it. Yeah, right there, yeah. So yeah, I get to play the DLC, so yeah. I'll get a chance later. Well, that's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in this Pokemon presentation. And oh, okay, it's 1 week later, and oh, we're back. Another Pokemon presentation, and occurred in after the last one, and this one was just dedicated to their brand new game, Pokemon Unite. This game. I don't really care about the Pokemon. I don't really care about this game that much, and you can tell when the likes of this trailer are half and half, 14,000 likes and 14,000 dislikes. People were divided. Thank you IGN. But I'm not gonna go info about this game. It's actually a pretty deep game, and just know that if you want to play this game, you have to be ready to be angry at your teammates all the time. It's a mobile game after all. Raging against everyone is part of the fun, and I mean, I guess raging is supposed to be fun, I suppose. Just raging. Hey guys, remember that Super Smash, that game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, it's June. Who is the new arms fighter? Who is it? Drink my soda? Min. Yep, Min. Pretty fair choice. Springman was already assist trophy, so it wouldn't make sense he'd be in the game, so. Yeah, Min was released. So, yeah, she was released automatically. Now it's going to July, and I was kind of sad. So, July was the game where we got a Mario game. What is it? Paper Mario, the Origami King came out. Yep, this game came out. And so far, the game's okay. It's decent. It's a decent game, and it's definitely better than Sticker Star. I still gotta play the game for the channel. But don't get me wrong, it's pretty. It's pretty, and the colorful characters are actually pretty interesting. The writing is actually really funny, and the game is definitely has some iconic moments. But here's the truth: I just didn't like the gameplay. I just didn't like the. I'm not a big fan of the gameplay. I don't. They didn't write the classic Paper Mario battle system, like computer everything. And instead, create a brand new one where you fight in a round area and you move enemies around to line them up perfectly. And then you use attacks by using your boots or your hammer. It's different and a little bit interesting, I suppose. But come on, this is not what I want from the Paper Mario series. Remember how E3 is not happening this year? Well, fear not, as Nintendo will still hold their treehouse right here. Focus on Paper Mario, the Origami King. Why are you doing this to me, Nintendo? Wait. They tweet something. Check out gameplay for the upcoming game Paper Mario the Origami King. Tomorrow, July 10th at 10 a.m. on Nintendo Treehouse Live, July 2020. Yeah. Plus, we'll feature a first reveal and gameplay for a title in the franchise. New developer Way Forward. Oh, Way Forward. Wait, isn't that the same company who made Shantae? The Shantae series? Oh, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Oh gosh, this will be interesting. It's a freaking Bakugan game. Okay, look, I love Bakugan, but seriously, a Bakugan game for the Switch? Seriously? All right, let's go. Let's go this direct. We have a mini partner showcase here, and well, I'm not. Because it wasn't that interesting. It didn't reveal anything. I mean, sure, we have some DLC for Cadence of Hyrule, giving us a new playable Zelda characters, such as MP Shadow Link and Shadow and Zelda, and more DLC promised in the future. And it's kind of a neat game. It's a neat game. Also given a physical release. Also, a release HD of Shimigami. If I can find it. Shimigami. If I can find it here. Yeah, right here was confirmed and still in development. And yay, I don't care that the direct was pretty. I don't care about this game honestly. The direct was pretty lame. So it's going to August. Sorry, Shimigami Tensei fans. Okay, look, I love the games. I love the games, but I just didn't care much for this one particularly. But so let's move to August. August. Well, You know what? August was the month where like August was the month where like to be more specific, August of 2020. That's a time where like, I just kind of forget about my Nintendo Switch at all and just play like other games like the Wii U or the 3DS. Um, so what's next in August? Well, they released this. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. A new Pikmin game. Oh, well, technically it's not new, it's just Deluxe. Just for the Wii U. So don't get me wrong, Pikmin 3 was a really good game, but once again, it's a game that is already played on the Wii U. So how do you expect me to feel? Plus, the announcement trailer was pretty lame and didn't show much. It's coming out in October, so I'll be on the lookout for that. But hey, guess what? We got a brand new direct showcase. The partner showcase to be exact. Well. Yeah, that occurred. And this one also sucked. Major. Like seriously, this was the most boring one. This was so boring. So boring. I literally just flipped my mouse, and also just copyrighted. Like, there's Just Dance. Okay, look, that's cool, but there's Fuser, and those are just snooze. But like, I mean, there was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and that was the release date, and like, but the game sucked. So yeah. They took my beloved GameCube game and ruined it by adding online multiplayer and making it complete garbage. I'm not going to get detailed, but basically, the appeal of this game was the multiplayer aspect, and they made certain choices. They actually made the online completely painful, boring, and useless kind of. I don't know. The game came out and it just sucked. It sucked. I don't know, I'm just drinking soda in depression. Yeah. Let's move on to September. Let's go to September. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, September was a big month. You know why? That's right. Super Mario Brothers 35th Anniversary Direct. This year, and well, this was going to be a big year for Mario. And well, the month started with a special Nintendo Direct dedicated to my boy Mario. Oh, I forgot to unpause it, guys. I'm so sorry. That's just gross. I just felt mucus in my mouth. That was so gross, guys. Okay, whatever. Anyways, we have a brand new Direct, and it was dedicated to my boy Mario. Yes, this was a Direct I will never forget. This was an insane Direct. The Direct started off with a Game & Watch version of the Super Mario Bros. Game. Yeah, this is pretty cool. But they also announced a remake of Super Mario 3D World. I mean, it was cool. A remake, that's cool, but the game already looked good in the Wii U. Like, so. Is that really it? Oh, there's a plus? Wait, there's a plus. Plus. Whoa, whoa. This is actually a new Mario game? A new Mario game? Is it open world? It's so dark and snowy. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Don't lie to Big Gramps. Don't lie to Big Gramps. Bowser's Fury. Now this got me so hyped up. But also, we got something new here. We got Super Mario Brothers.
With 35 players?
Are you joking me? So it's kind of like Tetris 99, but with Mario. So you bet I was hyped as heck for this one. The game comes out in October, so the wait wouldn't be too long. For some reason, Nintendo also decided to make this game playable until March 31st of 2021, which is a pretty odd decision. That meant that this game will only last for 6 months, and then it'll be vanished forever. There's also a new Mario Kart game. Yes, Mario Kart Circuit Home Live. As a toy with a camera. You play Mario Kart in your own house. The concept's actually pretty cool and exciting. But yeah, I knew this was another one of the Nintendo Labo situations. You know, a game that would be fun for like a day or so, and then you never play it again. So yeah. They also release other things here that I'll get on to.
There are even more ways to enjoy 35 years of Super Mario Brothers. From now through March 2021, you can enjoy the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers in these ways.
Yeah.
Complete Super Mario related pins are
They got pins. Mario Kart Tour had a little event. Super Mario Maker 2 had an update. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had an update with Mario.
In-game online tournament using Super Mario series fighters, stages, and items. A Super Mario
Splatoon has an update. Animal Crossing had an update. Puma had an update. Black Milk, Jack Pacific, Lego. Yeah, we got Super Mario All-Stars with some classic Mario games, and that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. But the last announcement will be so exciting. Okay, Mario 64. Yeah. Coming on the Switch. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, Mario Sunshine finally on the Switch. Yeah. All right. Mario Galaxy. Oh my gosh. Is without a doubt Super Mario 3D All-Stars, a pack featuring those 3 beloved games. This is truly an exciting compilation, but just like Mario 35, Nintendo announced that the game will only be available until the end of March, so you better get this game fast, because after March it'll be on sale, but like it'll be really difficult to find. Let me tell you, I was excited that these games were getting remastered for the Switch. This is really, really exciting. So, yeah. And it will come out literally 2 weeks after this Direct. That's the most exciting thing. But now, Nintendo released Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Or announced it, I'll be exact. And that's a brand new game. And, oh my goodness, if you've been... and let me tell you, this game is one of my favorite Zelda games, or whatever. Yeah, Zelda games. Like this drive me nuts. As the same setting as Breath of the Wild, and oh my gosh, this is an amazing idea. I can't wait to experience this game in November. That's when it comes out. Let y'all get a little grim in this trailer. Alright, what's next? What's next? We got a little partner showcase somewhere? What do we do? Partner showcase right here. Here, a little partner showcase here once again. Sorry. This is better than the last two, showing off new Monster Hunter games. The new Monster Hunter right here. A couple more RPG games. So yeah.
We don't know if it's the right monster. Our mission is to see if it truly has catastrophic power.
But Nintendo also released Super Mario 3D All Stars. It finally came out, and I mean it's good. I mean, Super Mario 64, Sunshine Galaxy, I love those games, but on your Switch, allowing you to play them anywhere at any time. To be fair, those are all games that I have replayed multiple times, and I still play them. I didn't complete,
Mario's greatest 3D platform adventures come together
and I spend so much time on those games,
on the Nintendo Switch system.
and still having fun and just having fun running around in those games. And the soundtracks are really amazing, especially the little bonus. But it's just a collection of all the games, but there's so much I can say about it, so yeah.
Ability to explore free roaming environments. Mario style.
There's also Hades. Yeah, Hades. Yeah, there's Hades, because I heard great things about this game, and yes, it's actually pretty good. Basically, you're playing as Hades, the prince of the underworld, and your goal here is to escape the realm, to run away from your father, Hades. To do so, you have to explore tons of rooms, fight armies of creatures, and you'll die quite a lot. Oh, did I mention it's a ROG? Like, yeah. It's one of these games where you meant to die over and over again, but as you die, you will retain some of your moves and abilities, allowing you to progress even further. Each time, it's highly addictive, and the Switch version runs flawlessly. And I also played it. I also got a chance to play this game, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. That's a mouthful. Got a chance to get my hands on this game, and I mean it's great. I actually love the first game, and I have to admit that the second one might be even better. It's a Metroidvania, and the world you explore is vast. The enemies you encounter are strong, and the battle feels actually way better than the second game. Nintendo also released a game called Kirby Fighters 2. And well, it's a fighting game with Kirby. It's just like Smash Bros, but they have Kirby. Yeah. Or Smash Bros. Hey guys, it's Smash Bros, but a Wish Dog competition, so it was okay. But here's the best thing. There was a Fortnite bundle for a Fortnite Nintendo Switch Special Edition Fortnite. Yes. No cap slap. Yes. That's right there. Right there. We have a Nintendo Switch bundle dedicated to Fortnite. Look at that. I can finally get my victory royales. But now, we're in October, and Mario Bros. 35 released. And let me tell you, man, this game was so fun. This game was so fun. As you play, you'll send and get sent enemies from the other players you play with, get them killed, and you'll get some coins and survive for the longest, and you'll get that epic dub. Seriously, this game was insanely fun. It was fast-paced, original, and man, I'm so angry that if I want to play today, it just won't let me. But you know, they say, don't cry because it's over. It's over. Don't cry because it's over. So make sure you smile. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, that's what it's called. Released that month in October. And well, I mean, it's okay. I enjoyed it. You know, those cardboard gates, placing them around my house and driving a car through them. It was exciting, yeah. For like an hour, basically you just drive around your house, your real house, while dodging virtual banana peels, shells, and all the classic Mario car hazards. I mean, what that means is like you car. What I mean is that every time your car touches a virtual obstacle, it's going to slow down a bit. So it's actually quite clever. But as I already said, it's really limited by the real world stuff. Imagine myself building some insanely big courses around my house, but the cart can barely go to another room before I lose connection with the Nintendo Switch. Plus, it's not really strong enough to go up slopes. So yeah, all in was a bit of a disappointment to me. But anyways, Pikmin 3 finally released and in the month, and well, it's Pikmin 3. Not much I can say, add to that. Add to this. This deluxe sport, beside a new captain or adventure and a couple quality of life improvements. I really enjoyed this game, but you know, it's a classic Pikmin game. Sure, you can now control 3 characters at once and give them orders to further improve your micromanagement skills, and you can get a couple new Pikmin types. But this game didn't revolutionize the whole Pikmin job genre. I wish the deluxe port added more novelty, but I guess we'll have to save this for Pikmin 4. But a new Smash Kit was revealed. Yes, a new Smash Kit was revealed in October. This one was another huge one, probably huge than the Min one. This was huge. I'm gonna play this trailer for you guys. Just watch. Look at that. Sonic punch Mario through somewhere because the Sonic movies are better than the Mario movie. Sorry, y'all. Who is it? He's this guy. He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot. I'm telling you. You hear that? Right here. He's coming hot. He is coming in hot. He is coming in hot. Jack Black. I'm kidding. Basically, yeah, right there. It's Jack Black. I'm kidding. Steve. I'm telling you, everyone lost their minds. Steve from Minecraft he's coming to Smash. He's coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Steve and Mario interacting with each other. This was such a big thing. This is actually very, very cool. And I'm looking forward to this one. Alright, just before we move on to November, we have to talk about a mini direct. A partner showcasing again. I have to suffer this. Starting with Bravely Difficult 2, and yeah, I played a little bit on 3DS in this one, but I was more interested in No More Heroes 3. Man, we're talking here. I love the No More Heroes series, so obviously I really wanted to try that one ASAP. The gameplay looked like the No More Heroes 1 and 2, and that's actually a good thing. These games are so fun to play, you know? When I even plugged my Wii to replay the first 2 games. And oh my gosh, they are coming out for Nintendo Switch today. That's so cool. And a final trailer for Age of Calamity was shown at the end of it. At the end of this year, the final trailer for the game was shown and unveiled the demo that would be available later that same day. I can now officially say that this was the best direct mini ever made. We're back, baby. Obviously, I played a little bit of Age of Calamity demo, and you know, I'm gonna wait for the full game to release and tell you more about it. As No Man's Heroes and the 1 and 2 are available now on Switch, and I have to replay those, and well, they're just so good. As you remember, these games are just brainless fun. You can control Travis Touchdown, and your goal is to become the #1 assassin in the world. In order to do so, well, you have to assassinate everyone else. Sadly, climbing to the top is quite expensive, so if you want to participate in the battles, you need to get some money by doing part-time jobs. This game series is so ridiculous, and I'm all there for that. I personally enjoyed the first game more than the second one. Also, the second one, so I enjoyed that more than the second one. Also, all of them pretty good. All are pretty good. All of them are pretty good. November is now here. We have a brand new Horror Warriors game. It's also here, and one of the most anticipated games ever since it was revealed. I'm so glad I get to report that it's amazing. It's actually really different from the previous one. It actually borrows way more from Breath of the Wild than it does Horror Warriors. But you know what? That's a great thing. Obviously, we fight hundreds of enemies, but you also have to solve a few puzzles using the abilities from Breath of the Wild, exploring all the environments. But this time, fighting a war through them actually makes the world feel very alive, and pretty much all the characters you get to play as play differently. The story was pretty me, as it does really. Just tell the story of the Great Calamity War and how everyone ended up losing and dying, but instead focuses on a alternative timeline where Link and his friends actually succeed during the war. A bit disappointing, but then again, it's a Warriors game, so are we really playing this for the story? Just like the first game in the series, it features a lot of content and will take you a lot of hours if you want to fully complete the game. Sure, it can get a bit repetitive, but I don't really care about this game is a blast. I don't care. This game is a blast to play. And Nintendo released an update for Super Mario 3D All Stars. Wow! You can play these games using a GameCube controller. Well, I suppose. Also, on top of updates, Nintendo Switch console also received one of the. Now we have a was an update. Now we have a big red Nintendo Switch Online button on the main menu. Wow, this is totally not an eyesore. Basically, it launches an app that tells you more about the Nintendo Switch Online subscription service and perks you get with it. Okay, nah, that's cool. I guess December arrived, and well, it didn't really. No Nintendo games. There's no big Nintendo games I can think of besides, Hyrule Warriors. That was a big game, or No Man Heroes 1 and 2, or Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and basically all the games released in the past few weeks. So yeah, it wasn't really bothered by lack of the new Nintendo releases. Oh, I mean, I guess okay. I guess they released this for the Fire Emblem fans. The classic Fire Emblem game, the first one for the NES. There's Melee. That's Melee. That's Melee. That's Melee. That's one. That's the. Yeah. See, no joke. Super Smash Bros. Melee was the first game ever to introduce Marth and Roy, or any Fire Emblem character at all. Like, American people were so like all the American people, especially me, were like, who the heck is Marth and Roy? Like, who are they from? See, look in the trophy, like, oh, it's a game on Fire Emblem, but it's only Japanese exclusive. So, like, what's the point of including them if they're only Japanese exclusive? Like, they're only Japan only. Until now. Because in 1990, Nintendo released the first ever Fire Emblem game. Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. And this game, localized for the first time in North America. And you know my feelings about the Fire Emblem series. It's good, and I don't care about it. So yeah, didn't care about that one either. So yeah, but I do respect the Fire Emblem series. I do. What's this? I mean, one big thing that happened. I guess the last big thing was. It's a new Smash character. Okay, what is this one? This is the last one for this year. Looks pretty intense. What's the music? Are you hearing the music? That's only one character. That's right. I actually wanted this character. This is a character I really expect to be in Smash. Sephiroth, my boy, from Final Fantasy VII. I mean, we already got Cloud, so it makes sense to add Sephiroth in here. It makes sense. And by the way, this was revealed during the Game Awards. Yeah, this was revealed during the Game Awards 2020. So yeah. But like, here's the thing: like Banjo-Kazooie was perfect character for Smash, and Steve was also. I mean, I was hoping for Steve, but I know that wouldn't happen. But Sephiroth seemed perfect for Smash, so I was happy that for him to see Smash. So I was happy for that. All right, guys. Happy 2020. Ow, my arm. Happy 2020. I can't believe it. We made it through 2020. Ah, 2020. We got through it. We got through 2020, guys. We have got through 2020. So happy. We're now new year 2021. So let's talk about a little bit of 2021. Starting with January of 2021, and nothing really happened. Honestly, not much happened that month. According to my taste, I mean, there was one that I can think of that happened. There was a Scott Pilgrim versus the World game that came out. This is a port for the Switch. I mean, it's an old PS3 game, but it's really good. But on January as well, we got some new details on Mario 3D World plus the Bowser's Fury game. This was once again another big thing right here. People were hyped for this new Mario game. It looked really interesting. So. But yeah, this game, the trailer got me so hyped up. A lot of bosses you can fight. There's an ice skate on top of an icy hill you have to climb up. There's a big tower, gotta clear pipes, a big lake, and whoa, that's a lot. Basically, as you play the game, this big shell in the center of the world will slowly rise up, and when it hits the top of when it hits the top, a storm starts, and a giant Bowser starts attacking you from afar. From that point on, you got to collect a cat shine to send them back to sleep. Eventually, you'll have enough cat shines to unlock the Super Bell and will turn into a giant cat monitor, or Goku, basically. This is the point where you can start to kick Bowser's butt. This formula is very simple and yet so fun. I love Bowser's Fury, and I've played quite a bit. Heck, I didn't try my best to speedrun, and I wasn't the best at it, but I know a lot of speedrunners were happy to speedrun this game, so yeah. There also was Bravely Default 2 that came out as well. And remember how I told you that I was interested, but when they first showed it, well, sorry, Mario completely took that over. So sorry, Bravely Default 2. Mario was taking over. So sorry. Oh, guess what? You know what's back? Nintendo Directs are finally back. They're finally back. The Nintendo Directs are finally back. And what did they showcase? Well, they showcase a new Smash character.
This is where you were. Pyra! Sorry, Rex.
You can tell because the setting is actually on Final Destination, so.
I got an invitation to join Smash.
Yes, Pyra. And not Pyra. Mithra, we're joining Smash. But don't worry, there's a lot of cool things that happen in this direct. We got Fall Guys. Yeah, Fall Guys for the Switch. That was cool. We also got Famicom Detective Club. A series with visual novel, and not a big fan of it, but it's cool. It's cool. There's also a new Monster Hunter game as well. Right there, Monster Hunter. They also announced a new Mario Golf game, Mario Super Rush. And well, it's a Mario Golf. It's Mario Golf. I can't really say I'm the biggest fan of the series, but I probably prefer the tennis games over the golf games, but it's decent. It's decent. I just want to try when it comes out. No more gameplay was shown up. No Man's Heroes 3, and there's given a release date. There's also was this game. I can find it here. Yeah, Miitopia. Miitopia. Yeah, this game. I'll play some Mario. They also show some Mario costumes for Animal Crossing New Horizons. They announced this already, but Mario costumes for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And they were made available for the following week for free. We have some DLC announcement for Ages of Hyrule Ages of Calamity towards the end of the Direct. They show a lot of stuff for Zelda, but if I can find it here. Here it is. Show some games near there. And then the director of Zelda came on the screen for the last part of the direct. The producer. We got a trailer for the remake HD of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword from the Nintendo Wii. And oh boy, I have mixed feelings about this one. The Wii version was so focused on the motion controls that I eventually just started disliking the entry. So I'm not sure how I feel about a Switch port. Oh wait a minute, you can actually use the analog stick to control the storage this time around. Okay, now you got me listening. I cannot wait to give this game a second chance this time. In glorious HD, the actual button controls. They also have some really good looking Joy-Cons. They are so pretty, and I need them now. Right there, those pretty Joy-Cons. And it comes out in July of 2021. Other things they announced, but more on that information there. But here's the last part. The last part is direct. With Splatoon gameplay is a new DLC. Is it Splatoon 2? What is it? What is it? Nope. Is it a sequel? This whole time it was actually Splatoon 3. It was revealed, and well, I didn't see this one coming. I mean, Splatoon 2 was already pretty good, so like, wonder what they could add in the third one. But I'm still a little bit excited about it. A couple days later, Nintendo also revealed a new Pokemon remake, Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. And so I was quite excited for this one. I'm a Pokemon boomer, so I never play these newer generations. You know what? I'm gonna give this one a try. I want to get back into the Pokemon games, and then Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I won't show a little bit much here because this is actually kind of spoils a little bit. So, but it was announced here, so I'll just kind of pause here and there, just give you a little bit of overview until the next video. But yeah, there's different gameplay here, new area, new formula. Heck, I'm into this game. Generally got me excited, and well, I cannot wait to experience it. I can't wait to experience this new Pokemon game coming next year in 2022. A long ways. I gotta say, guys, the fourth year was slow. I guess the whole pandemic happened, but thankfully Nintendo picked up, and I'm glad we're here and the period is over. But it's been a pretty good year. Can't wait to see Nintendo's fifth year, aka Nintendo Switch 2021. Seas to come. So, I think, guys, I'll see you next time. Say goodbye to 2020. The pandemic's over, but it's still continuing, but just a little bit less.